How much does a home theater room cost? This is one of the most common questions that we get, and it can be difficult to estimate a budget without knowing the details of the project. Just as it would be difficult to tell someone how much a house costs. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and nearly every aspect of a home can be customized. In order to calculate how much it will cost to build a home theater, you will first need to nail down some of the specifics. Now, this video is part of our home theater design series that covers virtually everything about designing a home theater. In addition to our home theater design tool, we've given you everything that you need to begin your home theater journey in our Home Theater Central page at audioadvice.com. So what is a custom home theater room? A home theater is a dedicated room in your house built for the purpose of enjoying movies, TV, sports, and gaming. These rooms are designed to provide a true cinema experience, and they're typically a closed room to give you complete control of light and sound, and feature a front projector instead of a TV. Essentially, this is just a consumer version of what you would expect to find at your local movie theater. If you're looking for a more multi-purpose family room with a TV, perhaps something open to your kitchen or used in a variety of ways other than entertainment, this is typically referred to as a media room. We have plenty of thoughts and experience when it comes to media room design. If you want to learn more about those specifically, you can check those out at audioadvice.com. Now, as we've heard from thousands of customers over the years, a well-designed home theater room will quickly become your favorite room in the house. As with anything, the devil is in the details. So let's take a look at what it will take to help you start putting together a budget for your dedicated home theater room. So for the purposes of this video, we're going to assume that you already have a finished room picked out. Perhaps maybe it's a bonus room above the garage, a spare bedroom, or maybe a finished basement. If you don't have a finished room, you can probably expect between $50 to $250 per square foot to build out a room from scratch. Of course, this could vary greatly depending on your location, the level of construction that's needed, and the quality of the materials that you choose. Once you've picked out the room, you may be excited to jump straight into picking out all of the gear and the popcorn machine, but you're forgetting the most important and often overlooked aspect of any custom home theater project: the room design. It never ceases to amaze us when we find a room full of great equipment that was put in the wrong places or in a room that sounded awful acoustically. Getting this right requires knowledge of how the speakers will react with the room, and usually requires taking measurements, doing some tests, and creating some drawings to make sure everything is perfect. This is also going to include determining placement of your screen and front projector and choosing the right screen size. You're going to want to choose your seating configuration and make sure you use sight lines to ensure optimal viewing for every seat, and speaker placement and acoustic needs need to be thought out as well. Also, keep in mind that if you want multiple rows of seating, expect riser construction to cost maybe around $1,800 to $3,000. Next, let's talk acoustics. Acoustic treatments can make average equipment sound great, and great equipment sound amazing. You can spend as little as $500 for some basic panels, or up to $10,000 to $30,000 depending on the size of your room and how far you want to take it. At Audio Advice, we've been designing home theaters for over 25 years. In that time, we have never had a client tell us that they could not hear a huge improvement after we installed their acoustic treatments. Now, historically, home theater companies would charge between $1,000 to maybe $3,500 to design a home theater, with the exception being top-of-the-line theaters or screening rooms that sometimes cost $15,000 or more for professional design. However, several years ago, Audio Advice released its patented home theater design tool for free, thus allowing anyone to do a design on their own that used to cost almost $1,000 or more. Even if you use our home theater design tool, we highly recommend working with a professional company to customize the design and the details. There are two options for doing this. For most theaters, there are usually several qualified companies in each state, including a growing number of Audio Advice local showrooms around the country. The other option is to work with the Audio Advice online team. In this case, we have world-renowned specialists who can remotely work with you to design your perfect theater with full specifications and 3D design. For ultra high-end theaters and private screening rooms, we have a specialized team that is able to deliver and design a theater anywhere in the world. Whether you use Audio Advice or another reputable theater specialist, it's money well spent to ensure that you're getting the right layout and equipment for the room. Once you have a great design, you can jump back into picking out the equipment, furniture, and the other decor. Next, let's consider the equipment. If you've ever been to a big box store and seen a low-end home theater in a box system for a few $100s, you probably have realized that prices for this stuff are all over the map. We wouldn't recommend putting the time and money into a custom home theater if you're gonna put a cheap system in, but you can probably expect to spend anywhere from $7,500 and up on all the equipment. This can vary greatly, but that's a good starting point to think about. Now, while you may be expecting us to start with the projector itself, this technology tends to become outdated more often than some of the other components in your system. So instead, we're gonna start with the areas that we think the best investments are made and move down from there. First, we cannot stress enough how important the screen is. You will probably have it for decades if you get a good one. It's as important as the projector to produce a great picture. As an example, a decent 120-inch 16:9 screen is typically going to start around $2,000. The really good ones at the same size will be a little above $3,000 and are worth every penny. Typically anything less and you're not going to get all of the performance from your projector that it's capable of. Right along with the projector screen, another area we highly recommend you invest in is the speakers. We are constantly remodeling 20-plus-year-old home theaters and reusing the great speaker package they've always had, just adding more speakers and newer components to give them the latest surround sound effects. Money spent here is well worth it. No one has ever told us that they spent too much on speakers. Now, when you designed your theater, you determined the speaker configuration. Depending on which one you selected, you may have anywhere from 5 speakers and a sub in a traditional 5.1 surround sound system, all the way up to maybe 13 speakers and 8 subs for the newest object-based surround sound systems like Dolby Atmos or DTS-X. For the average theater, we recommend spending at least $500 per speaker for the main front 3 speakers. These are more important than your surrounds or rears. And the center channel is particularly important because it's where 80% of the dialogue comes from in movies and TV shows. Once you get into the $1,500 each price range, you will start to be able to recreate the impact of those big special effects in movies. Also, decent subs can approach maybe around $1,000 each and can go as high as you want. If you are a big action movie buff, the sub is not a place to pinch your pennies. As we explained in our subwoofer replacement video, 2 is always better than 1 for the best and most even bass around your room. Now for the effects channels, which include Atmos in-ceiling speakers, your side speakers, and rear speakers, pick something in maybe the $500 per pair range and up. Again, there is a wide range of choices out there and quality usually goes up with the price. Typically, we don't think you need to spend as much on the surrounds as the front 3 unless you are doing a very high performance theater. Now each year brings a slate of new projector models offering better performance than their predecessors. It has been really fun to see how front projection technology has improved over the years. The $5,000 projectors available now surpass the $20,000 models of 10 years ago. The top-selling laser projectors with good lumens, contrast, image, and motorized zoom currently retail for just under $10,000. Consumers who do not understand projector technology wonder why less expensive projectors with high lumens online will not work. Well, manufacturers produce less expensive commercial projectors with high lumen levels by using cheaper chips and no focus on good images, motion, and contrast. There are only a few manufacturers and models that are specifically designed to excel in home theaters. If you want to know what the best home theaters are, you can check them all out in the links below, or check them out in our free home theater design tool or our throw distance calculator tool. We keep this list up to date with all of the top home theater projectors at each price point, which will save you a bunch of time in your search. If you're interested in the latest and greatest and your budget allows for it, you can expect to pay from around $5,000 all the way up to $100,000 or more on a front projector that includes features like widescreen or different aspect ratios, 4K, and great video processing. Now next, your home theater receiver is the brain of your system. All of the surround sound processing, video switching, and amplification for your speakers happens inside your home theater receiver. The amps inside a home theater receiver are very important. To get the full impact of the dynamics of special effects, they need to be able to control your speakers very well. Yes, you can buy an all-in-one home theater receiver for as low as maybe $250, but this type of unit will have a very low quality amplifier section and will not do justice to the speakers if you took our recommendations in the previous sections. To get something that sounds great, you should expect to pay more around $800 and up. Now, if you're into a more high-end system and it fits into your budget, you can purchase a separate home theater processor and multi-channel amplifier. This will not only give you better sound, but is also scalable in the sense that you can probably keep the amps for 20 plus years and only switch out your processor maybe every 5 to 10 years as technology improves. These components will typically start out in the $3,000 range and go up depending on how many channels of amplification you get and the power levels. Okay, now that we've picked out all your equipment, your next consideration should be the seating. Before we discuss the seating options, we want to make sure we circle back to the design stage for a second. If you are planning on having multiple rows of seating and you didn't work with a professional to design your theater, you may end up having some sightline issues once you get your furniture in the room. There's really just nothing worse than someone's head blocking your view. The flip side of this is having a screen that is too high off the floor, which usually causes some neck pain or strain when you have to look up at it for an entire movie. We've seen all kinds of furniture in the home theaters we've designed, from your typical home theater chairs to large, comfy couches. Of course, the two factors that determine how much we'll spend on seating are going to be the prices of each piece of furniture and the number of pieces that you will buy. Luckily, if you do want to go with home theater seats that feature everything you need, like dual motors to recline and adjust your headrest, quality materials that will last for years and allow for easy cleanup, adjustable LEDs, charging ports, and removable tray tables, and so much more, well, we've done all the work for you. We've taken our years of customer feedback and designed the ultimate home theater chair, which sells more than every other chair that we sell combined. You can check them out at the link in the description. While we would recommend going with a home theater chair for a dedicated home theater room, if you want to consider couches or maybe some other furniture, our team of experts can help you find the best fit for you. Just as the design of a room is often overlooked when building a custom home theater budget, so is the installation and calibration of the components. We suspect more than half of the nice home theaters in America today have the home theater receiver set to the factory defaults. We see this all the time when we go in to upgrade our customers' theaters. Calibrating all of the options available on today's home theater receivers is critical to getting what you paid for. Properly calibrating the settings on your projector, how the speakers are placed, and all of the settings involved are where the difference is made between a room full of equipment and a true home theater experience. So make sure to keep that in mind when you're budgeting to have everything calibrated. Of course, home theater installation costs will vary based on your room specifications, the equipment involved, the acoustics of the room, and many, many other factors. So keep in mind that most professionals opt to only install equipment that they sell. By helping you select the equipment, we can guarantee that everything will work together as expected. Having to piece together a system that may or may not be ideal and then taking responsibility for the end result is a little bit risky. We want our customers to be happy, and working with you to choose the right elements is a critical piece of the process. Okay, now that you have the room design and all of the critical components chosen and installed, all that's left are the details that really bring your room to life. Details like the carpet that you choose, curtains on either side of the screen, wall sconces on the sidewalls, and a popcorn machine can make all the difference here. As you can see, there is a wide range of options that can answer the question, what does a home theater really cost? As a starting point, if you want a high-end, dedicated home theater, you can expect to have a budget starting around $10,000. Now here at Audio Advice, we have designed award-winning high-end theaters and private screening rooms in the hundreds of thousands of dollars or more. But most of the custom theaters we build are actually in the range of $10,000 to $50,000. A well-designed home theater is an investment that will bring incredible fun and entertainment to you and your family for years to come. Now, if you have more questions, give us a call or chat or stop by one of our award-winning showrooms, and our experts would be happy to help you out. When you purchase from Audio Advice, you help our channel, and we also offer free shipping, lifetime support, and a price guarantee, so you can check out all our gear at audioadvice.com, and I'll leave links down in the description. Plus, our speaker experts are always here to help you get the best setup and the most out of your system for everything in your home theater. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any of our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.